Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason, and today we are playing some more Shadowrun Returns. This chapter here is labeled, as you can clearly read yourself because you are all intelligent people, but I'm going to read it for you just so you guys can sit back and relax. We are now at the Seamstresses Union. So, relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstresses Union, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of illegal and opportunity. Bums huddle together, gangsters strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name, but keeps to themselves. Let's go ahead and continue. So basically, this is our first hub. We come here, this is where we get equipped, we get stuff, and we just got 2 points of karma. So, before we go ahead and start exploring the Seamstresses Union, let's go ahead and level up our character a bit. And by level up, I mean, we haven't actually, say leveled up. There actually, there is no levels in this game. You just gain karma points and you spend it on making your character, well, that much better. So, I wanted to focus on mystic things, right? So let's take a look down here. Intelligence is, no, that's not what we want. We want willpower, because we've got willpower. So I've got 8 points. All right, so let's see here. If I put a point in here, what do I get? It makes ley lines visible. And if I recall correctly, ley lines will give us an advantage in combat. So that might be a nice thing to grab. So if I would 5 here and then put 3 in here, it'll increase my spellcasting. Now, at the same time, I do want to jump into the chi casting section. So I can get equipped killing hands. What does this one do? Can equip magic resistance 1 and increase spellbook slot if not yet unlocked. Yeah, I think this will be sort of a secondary thing. Once I start getting too high up here, it's going to be obviously, like, I'm not going to have enough karma to really get something each time. And then I might start putting points into chi casting. So let's go ahead and put the 5th point into willpower. It's used to calculate the chance to hit with magical attacks. Also used to reduce the chance to be hit by magical attacks. Alright, so basically this is our magic stat. And let's go ahead and put another point in for spellcasting. And that way there we'll be able to see ley lines. What does level 4 give us? Increase spellbook slot. Nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and confirm. We are now just a little bit better at magic. So let's go ahead and hold down Alt and see who we can talk to. There is someone by the name here of Cherry Bomb and Eric Mersman. Let's talk to Cherry Bomb first. Anytime now. I clicked, did I click on her? Oh, I didn't click well enough. The bartender is a striking elf sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize, save me and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. She looks at you, sees another elf, and smiles big. Hey there, I haven't seen you here before. What can I get you? Ugh, that creeped me. Okay, I'm not... Okay, I'll do it. I'll do the girl voice. Okay. I want something dirty in a clean glass. How about a date? Does Alexis swing that way? Or Alex, sorry? I don't know. From the looks of this place, I can probably get anything I want. I found a bar tab with Coyote's name on it. She here? Well, just for kicks, let's go how about a date? She giggles with practiced ease, the elf girl next door.
That's sweet. Nobody ever asks me that around here. Sorry, baby. I'm off the menu. Drink?
Yeah, nobody. Nobody ever asks that. I get a feeling that statement is just dripping with sarcasm. Let's see. Soy calf, black and hop. So I'm guessing soy calf is basically your caffeine. It's your caffeine. That's right, coffee. But I'm guessing, yeah, different. Whiskey, straight up. I'm sorry. I've tried whiskey, scotch, stuff like that. Yeah, no. And I've tried beer, actually. You know what? No, let's just go ahead with the soy calf. Yeah, coffee. Ugh. Seriously, I don't understand how people can drink that stuff. To each his own. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. Yeah. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm. This guy? I don't know. At her arm hard. It's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Plus, I'm standing right there. Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there, and he's real. That last killing happened just down the block. And now Coyote's missing? They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. Oh. So apparently I'm trying to find Coyote. I can't remember why. I think it had something to do with the last video. I'll have to go back and watch that. But I'm looking for someone named Coyote. So, he's talking about him.
I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a PH freaking D from UW in neuroprosthetics, studying under Oji Pajamas. What the? Ojimans?
Oyamans. I don't know how to pronounce that.
And how am I paying for it? Bartending. Tips. There are faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me?
Okay, maybe I won't do that anymore. I want you to run. A better life. A better world for everyone. Universal Brotherhood can give you that. Universal Brotherhood, you say?
I've heard this all before.
Oh, I did it again. Oops, sorry. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood. Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard, armored in lipstick and low expectations.
The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations.
Since you can't see me, I was doing, the quotation, air quotes. This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. Bleh. I'm sorry, I'm ready to vomit here.
I heard Lynn Telestrian give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World.
Well, this doesn't sound like a cult.
I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I'd choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work.
With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, I'm going to guess it involves a certain finger. Cherry Bomb turns her back on him.
Sorry, I got interrupted.
Boyfriend find religion? Her pretty eyes narrow.
Something like that. You've got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge?
Do I look like a cop? Don't answer that. Nope. That's too direct. I think you know the answer to that. Oh, I like it mysterious. She regards you with a smirk.
Mm-hmm, I do. You're independent. We're trying to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with?
All right, so she's no dummy. She knows. She's got a brain in that skull of hers. All right, I have a few questions.
Ask away.
Well, first of all right, now here's where we get into the endless exposition so that we can find out about this place. So we can be like, what is this place? Who are you? And we can just learn all these questions. So let's tell me about this place. Some come here for booze, some for companionship. Others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral, and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, then you can probably find it here. The Union seems to attract people like you. Really? So, and who was that you were talking to?
Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that.
Now, if it was the Brotherhood of Nod, I'd be like, hey, yeah, let's go work for Kane and get shot in the head, but hey, at least it'll be cool, right?
And that was that. Went to a meeting. Made new friends. Moved in with him. I was happy for him until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that dreck.
Oh yeah, if you don't know what the Brotherhood of Nod is, seriously, get off the internet, go play Command and Conquer. Just stop it. Seriously. That guy mentioned Coyote. She here? She looks worried.
No, I think she's away on business.
Aha! You killed her! I knew it! You're hiding something.
Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote?
She laughs. No. She shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Her face falls. She's been missing for a couple of days now. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Yeah, I might have thought the same thing about Sam Watts. Speaking of which, you ever hear of him? She nods. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass. Sorry, something was stuck in my throat. For as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote has a soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam on the night he died? No, that was Coyote's shift. Ah, so Coyote works here. Who runs this place? I want to talk to them. That'd be Miss Kubota. Kubota. I can say this. Okay. Kubota. There we go. Kubota. That'd be Mrs. Kabuto. I can't do it. Kabutops! Alright, she's in the back room. You can't miss her. Whiz. I'm guessing that means thanks? I think that means thanks in, like, Shadowrun speak. But I'm going to say this because I'm not sure. Thanks for the intel. I appreciate the help. Gutter punks have to stick together. Okay, if you say so. Talk to you later. Now, if you're wondering, if you're not a regular on my channel and you're wondering why, hey, I would basically censor myself on a word, it's because I have a kid, and you know, sometimes I'm watching a video, and the people who are commentating and stuff, they just start dropping f-bombs and stuff, and you know, I'm not scared of language, but I like to make content that, you know, for the most part is pretty clean, and you know, even here, okay, you can turn the screen away, but you can't always, you know, turn off the sound, or you can't always stop people from hearing it. And for people who like watching videos while kids are around, that's why I try to keep myself clean, all right? I realize it's the internet. People can swear on the internet. I know, I've been told this a dozen times. But I like to hold myself to that sort of standard where, you know, a degree of professionalism, if you will. That's not how Coyote does it, so I guess he doesn't like how this Eric Mersman is doing his drink. Hey, lady, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? I'll take a look. All right, so you are the armor merchant guy, and I've got 1,338 new yen. Now, my girl is going to be primarily a magic caster sort of thing. Let me see. Stash, do I have anything? Equipment. I've got a baseball bat. Do I really want to keep that? I want to keep the med kits. I don't really have anything I want to sell yet, so I'm not sure if I want to... Grants willpower +1. Alright, so this, I think we'll probably go ahead and grab this armor here. Why? Because it gives me a willpower +1, so that'll jump up my willpower to, what, 6, I think? And it gives me an armor of 2, and if I recall correctly, the armor I'm wearing only gives me an armor of 1. It's not showing up there. Why not? Let's take a look at my equipment. Equipment. Outfit. Secure mage clothing. Armor 1. Yeah. Let's go ahead and, trade that in for this stuff. Come on, people. Can't you just call it like super mage armor +2? Okay, thaumaturgic. It's super mage armor +2. Let's grab that. Anything else? No, that's about it. All right, let's confirm. There we go. And now my screen is black. Oh, there we go. Oh, the screen blacked while I changed. Yeah, I just decided to just strip down right here. I'm like, whatever. It's a bunch of low lives anyways. No one will bat an eye. So let's go ahead and take a look at my... I want to look at my stats here real quick. Willpower is now up to 6. So yeah, I'm right. Awesome. Plus I've got an extra +1 to armor. So let's move on a little bit further into the Seamstresses Union. Now there's... another person we could talk to over here, I'm going to say Miss Jin Parks. And these guys are obviously having a deal because he's like sweetening the deal. Your reps don't merit it. Ooh. There's a bit of a disagreement, if you will. The Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck. A what? Okay, maybe that's a term that I'm just not familiar with. A jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you can use some firepower, something simple. I've got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? I got some of that too, if that's the way you roll. Probably not, but let's see what you got. Ooh. These are... Oh, I want a gun! Darn it! Why don't I have a gun? I want a gun! Ooh. A machete, though. It's probably... That's probably better than the baseball bat I'm carrying around. So let's go ahead and get the machete, at least. Because I did decide, you know, yeah, that's right, baseball bat, damage 2. So this will give me at least the damage 1. And since I want to be doing a little bit of melee stuff... Yeah, why not? It'll be a backup if I don't think I'll ever need it, but... For kicks, why not, right? Okay. Full. What do you mean full? Like, what do you mean full? I want to unequip. Okay, there we go. I just figured, you know, if I clicked on a spot, it would allow me to just switch it in, but... Alright, that works. So I got a machete, thanks. Alright, Mr. Clue. If that really is your name. Posed at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome! Please behave yourself. Alright, will do. Oh, I like this one. Funny place for the architect to put a wall. I like that. Load bearing, too. Ooh. You have business here? Yeah, I'm looking into the death of Sam Watts. I heard about that. Real shame what happened to him. There was a sharpness in Clue's eyes. Clue? Am I saying that right? I think I'm saying that right. The look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figured Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. Now, let's go with this one. In your role here, I suppose you often escorted Sam to the door. Yes, albeit gently. Oh, you're so nice. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated, didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Huh. Thanks for the info. No problem. Alright, thank you, Mr. Troll Guy. Let's go into the back room, where there's some more sort of shady dealings. So we could talk to Noog, Johnny Clean. Oh, this guy's got too cool of a name for me to pass up. Let's talk to Johnny Clean. The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing unusually clean overalls. And he's also got a wire in his ear. He's tall, rail-thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy! Name's Johnny Clean. You new? I can't tell if that was good or bad. To be safe, I won't do it again. Yeah, first time, just getting a look at the place. I'll mind my business, you mind yours. Yeah, let's go with the first time, just getting a look at the place. Well, enjoy yourself. This looks like your type of place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. I'm sure you are. I love this guy's dance. Look at this. Okay. Like, you got her, she's kind of like... You know, she's at least moving her arms, she's putting her hips into it. This guy here is just like... What is that? What kind of dance is that anyways? He's just like... If he's getting paid for that, I want his job. If all I have to do is stand in one spot and do that little wiggle, and I get paid for it, I will do it. Let's see. All right, Noog, how are you doing? Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. Mutter, I told you, it's not like that at all. Bring me proof, and you shall have it. I am honored, your majesty. All right. That was why I said to use mustard instead of the ketchup. Forgive me, John, I was a fool. He looks you in the eye, his other conversations on hold. Oh, you may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. Yeah, I would like to see your wares. What do you got? So I've got Heal Wound. I thought I had the spell. I really did. I thought I did, but I guess not. So let's see, how much money do I have? I still got 963. Let's go ahead with the heal wound. That looks like a definite helpful spell. I've already got armor. I've got power bolt. I've got mana bolt. Target's willpower, does 8 damage. Mana ball 1. It has an AoE of 2, so this can hit multiple people. Distraction. Flamethrower. A line of fire controlled by the caster and directed at one target. 12 damage. How much does my power bolt do? 6. And mana bolt does 8. Flamethrower actually looks nice. For 100? What's the range on it? A line of fire controlled by the caster and directed at one target. Huh. Let's try it. Why not? Oh yes, mana. Killing Hands. That's what I wanted. Passive. Unarmed damage increased by 4. Active. Let's see. When active, unarmed damage increased by a further 6 for... Oh, so another 6. So, ooh. So basically with this thing here, I can, like, turn my hands into weapons and I do, like, 10 damage. That's actually probably better than the machete. Alright, let's try that. Confirm. So let's see my spells. Mana bolt, armor, heal wound, and we'll try flamethrower out. And unfortunately, I guess I don't have enough slots for further spells, so I'll have to unlock more spell slots. I definitely want to hang on to these, though. All right, so let's go ahead and confirm that. We'll try out the flamethrower the first time, and then we'll try out Killing Hands next time. Thank you, Noog. Now let's go ahead and talk to Mrs. Kubota. There we go. Mrs. Kabuto. I did it again. Kubota watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house. Mess with it at your peril." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa, good evening. My, but aren't you the pretty elf? Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be plenty for a woman like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? Yeah, I'm just gonna say business. I suspected as much when you walked in. Oh, May. What business do you have with me? I'm looking for information. She eyes you suspiciously. Of course you are. Knowledge is power, ne? So I've been told. So-ka? And why should I help you? So-ka? Are they trying to inject some Japanese stuff in there because... Or are they just trying to throw random Japanese sort of terms in there? Because I would have done, and, you know, and why should I help you, ka? Because ka is typically put at the end of a sort of a Japanese phrase to note that it is a question. I don't know. Maybe there's something that's going over my head. So, Sam Watts, I'm looking for his killer. Or I could say I'm hunting the Ripper. Yeah, because I know who killed Sam Watts. We know it was the Ripper. So, I'm going to get straight to the point. I'm hunting the Ripper. Her face clouds when you mention the Ripper. Keep your voice down when you mention the Ripper, Omei. He isn't good for business. Besides, I'm worried about my girl Coyote. She's missing and I'm worried she may end up as his next victim. My goodness, I can't read today. What do you want to know? Well, how well did you know Sam? I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough new yen to become altered in some way, drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. Did you see Sam on the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Clue, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. Ah. Why is this place called the Seamstresses Union? During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupation, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union, so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born. Oh! Okay, so this is like a whorehouse? So you're a former seamstress. No. Perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. Wait. One more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens. Would that I could. I've not seen her in 2 days. Now, that was a dumb question to ask. Honestly, I'm thinking about this. I'm like, we already know that she's been missing. What the heck did you expect the answer to be? She's a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's dangerous, why fear for her? Please, if you are what I think you are, you know, there's always someone more dangerous. Her room is upstairs. If you're looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now, and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here's the key. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Madame Pokemon. We're going upstairs. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and save the game here. I think we've been here for, what, almost about half an hour? So we're going to go ahead and save the game. We'll create a new save. Why not? We'll just have tons of saves. That's fine with me. So, I'd like to thank you, I think, what we've got, like 5 people watching? Maybe 4? I don't know. Maybe this is just one person who really likes the videos and watches them 5 times. Regardless, my small number of people watching it, I hope you're enjoying it. You know, engage with me. If there's something you'd like, a direction you'd like me, I don't know. Just leave me input. If you like the video, like it. Don't like it, dislike it, etc., etc. The usual spiel you hear. And until next time, game on.